Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I'd come and say hello today to offer guidance and insight. We're going to be pulling some cards to see what Spirit has to would want to guide us with through those archetypal cards. So what is the highest wisdom for us today? The highest wisdom for us today is achievement. We need to achieve what we came here to achieve. And so it is about relaxing, allowing the success, the achievement to fall into place naturally. What we need to understand is effort, is to produce the right efforts. For efforts, if we need to produce a lot of effort to reach something, then it's probably not worth it. That means it wasn't part of the past. It's something that's hybris in Greek, which is excessive. But we have to learn to produce the right effort to achieve the right result. So it is not about producing huge amounts of efforts. It's about qualifying efforts in a way that we know will achieve the desired result. What we need to do is destiny. We have to become to wear the shoes of the new shoes that will allow us to move into this path of grace, light, wisdom, love, to accept that as a permanent state of being, and that is the destiny to be free eternally, to reconnect to that eternal sphere of light that provides this freedom and unlimited wealth, unlimited abundance, unlimited love. Everything is included within this great light that we are seeking to integrate and achieve. And the general message for us today is transformation. It is about allowing ourselves to be transformed, to be. There is a great change that is happening that's beyond what we even envisioned. It's just allow the change to happen, trust that it is happening. Of course, my videos are very spiritual for those who are new to the channel. I tend to try to seek out, to give advice on the relationship to this ascension process for understanding that we are participating in a great drama of creation. And when we awaken from the nightmare of separation, we come to see that there is all kinds of conspiracies in the universe, on the earth, like people manipulating people and lying and all kinds of things. But this is a very superficial level. It's part of the game. What we need to understand is there is a higher conspiracy of love and divinity that is implied within all process of life to bring it towards the light. So all the energies, once you understand the unity consciousness, you move out of duality, us against them or whatever, then you move into a unity state, you and God, so to speak. Then you can actually seize that the whole force, all the forces of the universe are conspiring for your well-being, conspiring for your happiness, conspiring for your freedom. And so free will was given to choose love. For God will always respect and work within any one of our choices. For He has given us free will, and even no galactic, no higher being, no higher gods, no can interfere with that. It is a sacred gift, eternal, precious gift. So even if those who are choosing to remain in time and space in whatever separation for countless eternity, it is their choice. God will respect that. Yet it is for us to choose to move into Christ consciousness, into integration of the divine, of unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness. I've been very much dancing around issues for some reason. It is like we make a step forward and then we make another step forward and then we make another step backward and another step backward and then we have to move back forward. So it is part of the dance. It is part of, we have to strive in order to, the more failure we achieve in spiritual ascension, the more we fail, the faster we advance, because we're learning so much more from failure than from easy success. So it is important to learn from each, to make each lesson, each day, a very, very important ground from which eventually you realize that every day there are information that is given that adds up to your understanding and to your growth. You understand the intelligence of life. Essentially, we're reintegrating this ability to be in the whole, to be in the void, to be whole. And so that will continue. There's going to be some great changes on the earth as well. I wanted to also briefly say that about Epicure, I said that I was an Epicurean in a sense that he believed that in order to live well, you have to hide yourself. But right now, and for a very long time, that had great value, because if you had some spiritual truth and knowledge during the Dark Ages, the Middle Ages, or the Inquisition, or Renaissance even, you would be persecuted, you would be imprisoned, you would be tortured, you would be killed. And so most people that had knowledge would keep it to themselves and form some secret societies and so on. to protect the knowledge. That being said, right now it's a universal awakening, so we need to share this light, we need to share this love as much as possible. That being said, if you're on the internet, do not share things that are private or personal or business, anything you don't want people to, that don't, it's not that even if you don't have anything to hide, if you don't want people, there is people that you information that people don't need to know, and everything that you put online is being watched by millions of thousands of people. Even in the computer, all those big companies, they have ways that in your phone, they look at everything, they analyze everything, and they have very, very little respect for privacy. But we'll learn and grow. I wanted also to speak very briefly of space exploration. Space exploration has been a part of an amazing part of the imaginary ever since the 20th century, when we began to imagine that we could. It is so big, space, so it is part of the collective dream, and many people are fascinated. Yet we do not have yet the technology available that would make space travel comfortable and acceptable in many ways. For whenever you leave the Earth, you're bombarded with radiation. There is all kinds of things that are unhealthy. So you need to create an energy field first. I will be going into those things. For this is a very big interest of mine. I've been asked about this Tesla car that they send into space. My position in that, I say, well, it's first it proves that he can do it, but then it's an advertisement for his company. He's wanting to sell his cars, which are pretty good cars. I haven't ever driven one, but they look pretty good. Now it's very difficult for a new car maker to compete with those big historical industries, but in many sense we have to learn first to respect our planet, to make peace here, to restore the ecology of our planet before we are given access to those many wonderful worlds that are solar system and later the galaxy. For there is life and beauty everywhere, and undiscovered marvels and treasures. We can already explore that through the dream space, through the light body, through the astral body and the light body above, as we become more conscious. And we'll soon open a space station, space agency, so to speak, where we'll be exploring, we'll do initiation or initiate people to space travel without machine. We don't need machine to explore the universe. And then there will be another aspect that will more advanced group will be looking for to go into a higher dimension, to bring from the ether some new technology that will make space travel on the physical plane possible. So those things will come, and they will come in due times. I wanted to share a couple of paintings very briefly. The small paintings are really hard to do. This is a painting from 2015. It says, behind the veils of illusion, I am. It says, behind the veil of illusion, I am. And here there's this little person that moves into this violet fire here. He moves, it's coming out into this... It's a small painting, but I really like it. Another small painting of the same period is this one, is the pink star. So it is like this pink star. It's 6 branches. Usually a star has 5 branches, like we have 5 hands, five fingers in our hands, 5 dimension, 5th dimension. Reminder. But so in many sense, this one is unique. It's a unique star. The pink star is a unique star. There's only one of them in one of her in the universe. So it's from Orion. She was here. She came to visit here. It was the star of Bethlehem. Pink star. He went to visit when the Christ was born, and is returning now, and so it's having an impact on the whole electromagnetic field of the Earth, and there is this love energy that's being transmuted to the Earth, and there are like the countless stars around them. In many sense, we have to understand that stars and planets are conscious beings. They have free will. They can move around. Of course, there is all kinds of repercussion if one of the planets of our solar system would decide to just like go join like Sirius system ahead of time. That would create all kinds of things. So they follow the law, they follow their own destiny, but they are intelligent beings. They have their free will, and they're going through their own process. I'm going to finish with a little song that was a very famous song. It's a song that wonderful song. It's a bit sad, but it is about awakening to peace, to understand that we need to make peace. Peace is very important. Peace, like George Orwell said, war is peace and peace is war. That's what they've been selling in the media, but it is not true. Peace is peace, and peace is essential before we can actually take a hold of all the the amazing beauty that we have been given as human beings at this planet. We will restore the ecology once we discover that. So it is all part of the process. This year is the year where we'll see many change. We have already seen many change in that process, but there is many people in the higher places that are very eager to move into a peaceful state for the whole planet. I know that because it is something that has been shared. So we will move into a year of peace. I hope you learn. We all ask and find this peace within ourselves, because the only way to make peace on the planet is first to find peace within ourselves. And as we find peace within ourselves, we make other people feel that peace, and from feeling that peace, they will find their own peace, and peace will be built from one heart at a time, in many sense. So the song goes like this. How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, how many times must the cannonball fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, how many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, how many times can a man turn his head, pretending he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Well, we thank Bob Dylan for this beautiful song. I thank you for your attention, for if you like this video, to like, to share, to subscribe if you like to see to continue to watch those videos. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.